Now, guys, I would do the whole 3-2-1 thing, but as you can see, I really can't right now because the trader has surfaced at Baro Tenocon Relay. To be very clear, what I'm doing right now is the regular Baro Teer. We're not doing the Tenocon Baro Teer. This is the Baro Teer for people that did not buy into the ticket. So, hey, you didn't want a ticket, or you didn't afford a ticket, or you just didn't get a blasted ticket to Tenocon. This is gonna be for you. This is the regular Baro Teer, and by my estimates, he should be showing up in 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Oh, I'm so on point! Hooray, Laser. Yes, sir. So regular Baro Teer, and the brand new item is Prime Expel Murmur. Is it the first time they actually bring this one? I think it might be the second time. In any case, you guys correct me in the chat down below. I think it's the second time they bring this one, and I just didn't buy it the first time. I think that might be the case, but in any case, Prime Expel Murmur, you still need this one when you do your Elite Archimedia. Now, it's true we don't do it as often as we did before because, you know, newer content, but still, you do get valuable rewards from running that one. And Prime Expel Murmur can definitely be a... Oh wait, where is it? The primary thing that came first, and now we got the secondary thing. Regardless, when it comes to faction modifiers, what's important here to take away is that they can add a big damage boost, especially to damage over time build, because they apply twice. This is a very old story in Warframe. You should know it by now. What else we got? We got Prime, the dual rounds. Now this is multi-shot for your arc guns. They're your heavy weapons. Do you use heavy weapons? I'm not gonna edit this with cricket sounds, so that's too much effort. But the point is cricket sounds, simply because not a whole lot of Tenno use heavy weapons, and it's a crying shame because some of them are amazing. Have you tried the Muslon? I guarantee you will love it, especially if you enjoy the minigun experience. Multi-shot for arc guns is fantastic. If you do play with arc guns, get this one. If not, give it a pass. Prime Convulsion, 165% electricity for your secondary weapons. This is a meta choice, a prio number 1. Make sure you pick up a copy from Baro. Prime the Redirection. Now you have 180% shield capacity for your Warframe. Shields used to be shit in Warframe. Nobody used to build shields because they were, well, like I said, shit. They're not as shit as they used to be, but they're still not overly fantastic. Still, I would call this one a prio 1. Make sure you get it, especially on certain Warframes like Hildream. You gotta has that one. Prime Smite Grineer. Now remember what I said earlier about faction modifiers. Basically, all that I said there applies to this one as well, and it's for the Grineer, so you might as well pick it up. It's for melee weapons. It's not that melee weapons actually need more damage, but hey, if you're a damage whore, and I know that you are, puppy, you should pick this one up as well. Scattering Inferno. Now, this one can be farmed from the game. You don't need to actually pick it up from Baro. I would not waste 300 ducats. Yes, this is a pass. And the reason why this is a pass is because, again, you can farm it from the game, so you don't need to waste 300 ducats and 150,000 cred. Prime, ammo, stock, shotgun, magazine capacity. Now, when it comes to magazine capacity in general, for most weapons and most builds, this is a niche mod. What a niche mod means, you're not going to be using it all that often. It's not that it's not good. And it's not that certain builds don't need this by all means. Something like a big bada boom, charge my full magazine and then shoot you with one big explosion builds need something like this, and it can be useful, but it's not a priority 1. It's a priority 2 or 3. So if you don't have like tons of ducats, for now, I would give this one a skip. Weapons, Prisma Tetra. Well, you got better versions of the Tetra nowadays, which relegated this one to Mastery Fodder. And that's kind of it. It's got a cool augment that makes the marshmallows that it fires bouncy, but again, you have better Tetras now. The Tenant Tetra, to be exact. Prisma Gorgon! Woo, 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 woo. Now here's the thing, I cannot be objective about this weapon, because objectively speaking, even the Incarnon, yes, there is an Incarnon version, Incarnon Prisma Gorgon, is not one of the best Incarnons per se, but it's an Incarnon weapon, so the level of performance is high anyway. So you're gonna be basically destroying everything with it. Yes, so you wanna get this one, prio 1, Incarnon Prisma Gorgon. It's just not the best Incarnon necessarily, and this is still my favorite Gorgon. I don't know why it is, but it is. Prisma Machete. Is this the best machete in the game? Negative. You have the Machete Wraith, which is better than this one, and you also technically have the Zaw Machete, if you take that one into account, which is also better than this one and better than the red one, so there you go. Mastery Fodder. What do you want? Mastery Fodder. But being a melee weapon, it can kill the entire game while you go AFK. That's an exaggeration, obviously. That's exaggeration. Free the affinity booster for 200,000 creds and 450 ducats. Highway robbery. In my opinion, when Baro comes and brings these boosters, they should help encourage newer Tenno that basically just got the Baro. Stop with the 450 ducats. Come on. Give it for 50 ducats and like 2 credits or something like that. Let's encourage those poor new players. Yes, let's encourage the new player thing. And I would do that with lowering the price of these boosters and not all. Vol Prime Neuroptics. Okay, so Axi V8, it brings you Vol Prime. Vol Prime is basically one of the best frames in the game. And I know that's a lot to say. How many Warframes we got? 60 something? It's insane how many Warframes we got. If you think of them as classes, you could think of them as classes. It's insane, but Volt is still an amazing Warframe, and I highly recommend them, not just for Eidolon hunting, which nowadays can be done with half a broken toothpick. The rest will be cosmetics, which when it comes to cosmetics, these are subjective and entirely down to the individual, appropriate for corpus aesthetic of your blade. Oh, it says skin. I thought it was an actual weapon. Okay, so you got a little cool tribute taker skin on that one. And when it comes to Inaros, if you don't have them yet, pick up the Sands of Inaros blueprint. That will eventually lead you to the Warframe. If you already have Inaros, well, use him to visit Baro. Hint, hint, hint. Rhino Palatine Sigil. I think this was first made available in the Palatine Rhino bundle, which incidentally, the friend that got me into Warframe, it was his gift to me. It was his gift saying, hey Leyzar, thank you so much for the Heroes of the Storm content of the past, man. I'm gonna gift you the Rhino Palatine bundle, and I loved it forever and ever and ever, which is why it's special to me. But again, when it comes to cosmetics, these are subjective and entirely down to the individual, because what I may like, you may not like. And that's pretty much it for Baro. Would you guys mind hopping over on Twitch? I will put a link in the pinned comment. What am I doing? What am I playing? I'm not playing anything. Actually, I'm building this. No, that's a gross over exaggeration. I am attempting to build and paint these. And what are these, my friends? Warhammer 40k miniatures. Yeah, I lost my mind. I did. You want to see it go down live? Join over on Twitch. As always, my name is Leyzar. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you fantastic people in the next one. Ciao.